This is D2 exercise 1A, question number 1. 108 identical books 108 identical books have a mass of 30 kg. Find number 1 the mass of 150 such books and the number of such books that have a mass of 20 kg. So in this question there is a direct relationship between the number of books and their masses. So we can write it like this. So solution, number of books are directly proportional to the mass of books. The more the number of books are, the more their masses is. So in this question 108 books are given. So 108 books have a mass of 30 kilograms, 30 kg. We want to know what is the mass of 150 such books. So here 108 is the number. We will be converting this number into 150. So to convert this number into 150, what do? We convert it into 1 here by dividing both sides by the same number, and then we will multiply both sides by 150 to get the desired number. So 108 divided by 108 gives us one book have a mass of 30 divided by 108. Although in the numerator and denominator the numbers are even, so we can simplify it, but for now let's not do anything with it. So now we want 150 such books. So what do we do here? Multiply both sides by 150. So multiply both sides by 150. By multiplying with 150, left side becomes 150. Okay. So 150 times 1 is equals to 150. So 150 books have a mass of 30 divided by 108 and multiply by 150. You can switch this number with this unit. So 30 divided by 108 multiply by 150. By simplifying we get 41 whole 2 by 3 kilograms. So as we can see that when the number of books were 108, their mass was 30 kg, and now the number of books are increased to 150 books. So their mass is also increased to 41 whole 2 by 3. So this is our answer. So moving on to part number 2, the number of such books that have a mass of 20 kg. Now we will be writing the expression again, but now we want to convert 30 kg into 20 kg. So let's do that. Again write the same information that is given to us in this question. So 30 kg is the mass of 108 such books. Now keep in mind that we want to change this 30 into 20. So before changing into 20, we will change this number into 1 by dividing both sides with 30. So 30 over 30 gives us 1 divided by 108 over 30 books. And now multiply both sides by 20 because we want to know the mass of 20 books. So now let's simplify this. 20 times 1 is equals to 20, so is 20 kg, and 108 over 30 times 20 books. So by cancelling the 0 here, 108 multiply by 2 will give us 2 times 8 is 6, 1 carry, 2 times 0 is 0 plus 1 1, 2 times 1 is equals to 2 over 3, 216 over 3 books. And now by dividing 216 by 3, what do we get? We get 72 books. So the number of books are decreased from 108 to 72, and so is the mass. So the 20 kg is the mass of 72 books. Question number 2. In a bookstore, 60 identical books occupy a length of 1.5 meters on a shelf. Find number 1, the length. Find the length occupied by 50 such books on a shelf. Number 2, the number of such books needed to completely occupy a shelf that is 80 centimeters long. So the relationship is between the number of books and its length. So let's go towards its solution. Number of books are directly proportional to the length occupied by the books. Now the question says 60 identical books occupy a length of 1.5 meters. So 60 books occupy a length of 1.5 meters, and we want to know that what length would be occupied by 50 such books. Okay, this number is 60. We will convert this number into 1 by dividing both sides with 60, and then what do we get here? 60 over 60 is equals to 1. So one book has a length of 1.5 over 60 meters, and then as we want to convert it in 50 books, so multiply both sides by 50, and 50 times 1 is equals to 50 books, and 1.5 divided by 60 multiply by 50 meters. When we solve this, we get 1.25 meters. So 50 books will occupy a length of 1.25 meters. Moving on to part number 2. Part number 2 says the number of such books needed to completely occupy a shelf that is 80 centimeters long. Okay, so let's start part number 2. First of all, we will write the relationship. It's a direct relationship between the length occupied by the number of length occupied by the books to the number of books. So length occupied by books is directly proportional to the number of books. Well, length is 1.5 meters, but it says that we have to find the length of 80 centimeters. So let's convert this 1.5 meters into centimeters. We know that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. We know that. So multiply this number 1.5 by 100, and it will become centimeter. 1.5 times 100 means this decimal will move 2 places towards right. So we get 150 centimeters. Now after converting from meters to centimeter, now we are able to go towards our solution. Now because 150 centimeter is the length of the books that occupy that is occupied by 60 books. So 150 centimeters, let's make it 1 centimeter. Divide both sides by 150. Dividing both sides by 150, we get 150 over 150 is 1 centimeter. This is 150, and let's cancel these zeros here. So this becomes 6 over 15 books. Now multiply both sides by 80. So multiply left side by 80 and right side by 80. By multiplying, 80 times 1 is equals to 80 centimeters. That is our required value. And let's see what do we get on the right side of this equation. So 6 multiplied by 80 divided by 50 divided by 15 will give us 32. So 32 books will occupy a length of 80 centimeters. And that's it for question number 2.